Hey guys, welcome back to Campbell's Freedom Farm. Well, there will be no gardening or cooking today. Instead, we are going back to more traditional ornaments. We're going to use all the stuff found in nature. So, the first one that we're going to do is we're going to use, well, it's really the only one, but we're going to use these kind of logs, wood. I tried to get them without the crack in the middle, so some might break, and that's okay. We'll just kind of play around with it and have fun. So you want to cut it about a half inch, give or take an inch to a half inch. So we're going to go ahead and let's get started. Well, kind of cut our twigs. We saved them from all of our pruning. So we'll go ahead and see how this goes. And I'm going to try to do a half inch. I mean, one could mark it all out, and that's another option, but we're going to just go ahead and eye it this year at least. Okay, here's our first one. So let's go ahead and cut a few more. So now we have Stefan here with us.
Hi.
To help do the fun part. So we have them all chopped up. So we have some thicker ones, which actually...
The one thing about the thick one, you put wrong. They'll be good.
What's funny is our foster dog has been taking them off the table.
And eating them, I think.
He's been trying to. So the big ones, I'm thinking we could use these on the table.
Yeah,
to
so
mark.
you put cups on them or write numbers.
Okay, so we could put their names as well to say where people are sitting, normal times when you're having a big party. So we're going to start with the thin ones. The first thing that we got to do
is drill a hole.
Drill a hole. That's right. So we have our drill
and it better
here.
be an excellent driller or out.
Actually, you want to know what's funny? Is he's a better driller than I am.
Maybe I will do it. Stop. Wait, you gotta check. Hey.
What to do is overhang it.
Because you're in here,
And go like this. And then go straight back up.
Because
You could either do it from up here, you could do it here, you could do it from the side. You
Even-
can make all different angles with them because it's not a perfect circle.
If you put some glue here, you could put a string here and you have some good glue.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and continue this part. So we have them all drilled, and the next step is to pick our string. So we have a few options here. You have just a nice brown string that you could use. You could also, if you have horses, you could try to get the hay string in here. If you had a big enough hole, using some of the leftover string. Another fun...
What hay string?
It's outside to wrap the hay. Another option is this string. Well, it's not string, it's that little wire thing. Because actually, I thought wire would be great for this because it would easily fit in the hole. And then you could go ahead and cut it off where you want it and then hook that to the tree like this. The third option, which I had to hide behind me, is just some green yarn. You could just use any type. And with that...
Yarn is actually pretty soft.
It is pretty soft.
It feels like cat fur.
Feels like cat fur. Oh, see, it's a soft one. You could take one of the little nails and then you could always push the string through to get it through.
Or you could try to think of another way, like you yanking yarn and then.
And then too. And something else, while I prefer the natural wood look on the tree, just hanging, I think that is the most beautiful, just hanging. You could give a few.
But you're cool. I got my own Christmas tree, little one, but it's really good at decorating. It's one of my favorites.
So you could color some of these as well. You could let the kids color them. And what I think that you could do on one of them is you could write your child's name. You could write the year.
Can I take that?
You could even write a sweet little note as a remembrance. So you have it in the future instead of spending, I don't know how much people spend on ornaments, maybe $20 on one of the specialty ornaments. Why not make your own? That's more special than going to another store and buying it. But with this, I'm going to save these, and these are going to be table settings as well. So you could either wrap them around the napkins, and I'm not going to show you how to do this one. You could just get creative, but you could wrap it around. You could drill 2 holes, put the string in, and tie it onto the napkin. Optional, you could write names. And what somebody else suggested is that they could then take it home with them as a remembrance from that Christmas. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and decorate a few of these and pick our strings out. So let's get started. Now we are ready to decorate the Christmas tree. So he went ahead and colored some of them. And while he's putting...
And my zigzag.
And his zigzag. And while he's putting them up there, the green string will only work if you have bigger holes. And we didn't want to make big holes for this one. This yellow string, the thinner string, works great. So you can use these. And something else that you can do is you can stamp them. So if you have stamps, you could get really creative with the stamps. So we're going to go ahead and decorate all these up. Do you want to put this one up? All right, well, we're going to get started. All right, we're all done, so our tree is nice and decorated. We have these on, and again, you could go all woodsy and just go ahead and collect and forage all of these. And what's great is we get to use them in the future, and you really get to get creative with them, and it's a great activity at this time. Well, please subscribe, like, and share, and Merry Christmas.
And don't forget to hit the bell button. Don't forget the yell.